For you. Don't come in the kitchen, I'm on live. For you.
Anyways, just so you know.
What you gonna say? It's a story time? Because I gotta get off live and you're talking about something personal. Yes. You don't need a snack, Elle. By the time you get out, then I'll be ready. Because you take so long to get in the tub. You don't gotta take a number 2? And you yelling at me, I'm on live. They don't think I'm being abused by these kids. They don't think these kids. Listen.
I'm not feeling no memory.
What?
Girl, what? That's wild. Cause I don't even do that.
No, not you, but your friend.
No. No. I got the full story, so I'm gonna take you on that.
Hey y'all, hey. It's a long day and we about to cook dinner. That's what we about to do. So dinner is, what's dinner today, love?
Beeforoni.
Beeforoni.
You want to add cheese?
I'm wondering, should I do tricolor pasta or should I do the corkscrew? Tricolor or corkscrew? What y'all think?
Corkscrew. Nobody wants to cook with me.
They don't want to cook with me?
No.
Oh. Cooking with doctor.
They don't want to cook with doctor.
Cooking with doctor.
Cause they ain't gonna do
Let
it.
me move this peanut butter out the way, bro, because
You know what? I might just be having that. I just might put my finger in it. Look.
oh. What you might do, girl?
Go ahead and fit my finger in there. Go all around the jar.
Watch your face. But can't you get her?
Stop looking at me. Fuck. Yeah.
What kind of house you living in? Because this house is not a home if that's what you're trying to do.
And we got a little EpiPen.
Oh, I got an EpiPen. I just picked one up. It's right here in the kitchen with me.
But that's your problem.
That's how personal.
Why you over here giving yourself a allergic reaction on purpose? Now it's not done.
I don't know who she having a personal beef with, but it ain't me.
It's the now dinner not done.
Baby, she grown.
Would you cry or would you try?
Baby, I got money to buy my own food.
Yeah, but you having an allergic reaction, ma'am. You're not going to be able to eat for like 24 hours.
Well,
Well, it's crazy. For the greater bad of everybody, huh?
yep.
Shit, man. To be an eldest daughter in these times. That's what I'm talking about, daughter. Live your life, queen. We love a queen that don't give a fuck about nobody.
I don't. I could tell you.
That's a queen. That's a black queen right now. You heard me so stupid. Meanwhile, back in my day,
We don't.
huh? Back in my day,
We know what was happening back in your day. We don't.
very scary.
Silent.
Y'all see my onions? Got to grow them. Okay.
Look at my nails.
So I'm going to cut some of these up to put in the frying pan with my kitchen knife. Y'all see? You got to grow your stuff. Grow, regrow and grow. Okay? Regrow and grow.
This is how my mama does. Get what she got. The shorties. Ooh. That's cute.
Yeah, it's
But,
coming.
you know that girl?
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
It's you trying to whisper, but not really.
I could whisper unlike y'all. But no. Will was out.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yes, but. Girl, why?
I said, meanwhile, hiding. That bathroom ain't even that big for hiding. The bathroom not even big enough for him to be doing no hiding, so I'm so confused. went on hiding, so I'm so confused. Oh, Layla, I gotta show you the video of the teacher giving her first graders a spelling test as an April Fool's joke. Walked in cool, baby, with Mama Sue's. Alright. So the topic of discussion today, which I don't know why everybody else is surprised about it, as a black woman in college and who also worked in college, why are y'all shocked that black men not going to college at the same rate as women and that they don't have the same zeal? I worked at a college and I had students telling me, I'm like, what's your purpose? They telling me they there to play sports. They not even on nobody's team.
Okay, I'm back.
So spring, what it is, ring before spring don't even exist for black women because the black boys ain't at college. The women outnumber the boys at the college.
For real?
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
It is.
I'm back.
It's crazy. That's why I'm telling my black son he's going to be an engineer. He's going to go to college and he's going to get his little engineering degree in his engineering. He could change his mind if he wants to. That's what he want to do.
Or is it that's what you want?
Both. We made that choice together.
So,
I'm listening.
so yeah, you know, girl. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Let me see. I'm going to put the camera.
so the girl, we was outside and I was putting my shoes back in comfortable mode because it was fake and I had it in sports mode. And she was talking about some
I'm listening.
she talking about some excuse me and went right past me and the girl, cause me and my friend, I was holding on to her shoulder when I
Why
was
you putting on your shoes?
when I was like not putting on my shoes but fixing my shoes to go back in comfortable mode. And she talked about, so excuse me, and I said, I ain't said nothing under my breath. I literally said you could have went around, and she was like, oh, I don't want to. Girl, you talking out your neck, baby. I'm gonna need you to bring it down back here, cause I'm not one of your little friends. I don't know who talks to you like that.
Huh? I can't hear her.
She got an interview.
For what?
Boy,
Nike? You lying.
Nike. Girl.
Oh, we finna be fly fuck.
Nike Tech. Right.
Back to school coming up too. We finna be fly full.
What's that have some dunks or that this company?
We finna be I don't know more. Oh, I can't wait. I always thought about that. So it looked like it's working out, y'all. I mean, my call today sounded promising.
Yeah.
Cause he was like, oh, so that was another thing. So I didn't even apply to the other job. He like, oh, I'm gonna put you in an application. I'm gonna submit your profile. No, he didn't say profile. He said I'm gonna put in an application for you for that position. I'm like, you lying. I ain't say that, but
She said you lying, but more professionally.
I was like, I would greatly appreciate it, and I thank you for your diligence.
It's the way.
Huh? Huh? Here at the library now. It's like, girl, life just working out for you, ain't that?
That's what happens when you just.
I don't like that. That's what happened when your mama be on her shit. Her shit might don't turn out. Her shit. Wow. Your mama shit might don't. Your mama shit might don't turn out good, but she gonna make sure her children shit turn out good, and that's on period, Pooh.
You do.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't even want the job.
I'm scared.
It's like all them extra steps I don't be wanting to do. When that man said, oh, the interview process it's a very extensive interview process and it's like a month. What pissed me off is Oh, I would like to know if you have any other opportunities on your radar.
And if I did?
And it's like, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. But you telling me it's gonna take a month. I need a job before a month.
No!
I need a job in the next 2 weeks.
Cause we trying to be.
I ain't gonna say what's paid and what's not, but golly.
You need to be lit and turn for something. She trying to.
Car note due again. Life insurance due again. Baby shark do. The bills is do.
Okay, then. Anyway, that's what I was saying. So, yeah, and she was like, "No, I didn't want to." Oh, baby, my friend had to literally calm me down because, huh? No.
Who? Oh, the Africans. Okay, the Africans don't like her either. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that on live, because then they're going to get on here and they're going to eat me, cuss me out. They're going to eat me up. Now I'm like,
Mommy, but no, she was like,
oh, this look like it's a Publix commercial. You see how I have the Publix Worcestershire sauce perfectly perched in front of the camera?
But no.
How much serving does this make?
Just use the whole.
8?
The other child gonna want something, even though she's gonna.
Yeah, the other kid.
That's the stepchild.
She is not no stepchild.
She gets to that.
Y'all the stepkids. I'm the only real kid in this house.
No, I'm not. I ain't nobody's stepchild.
Oh, that's crazy.
I ain't nobody's stepchild. I'm the firstborn.
Oh, I'm the slave. I forgot.
Nobody said that. If you want to be the slave, you can. Nobody said that. I'm not gonna be telling these people on this live that you the slave. Y'all, she's not the slave. If she wanted to be the slave, she could be the slave.
I'm the stay-at-home mom. Right now, I don't. You know what I'm not digging? I need to get me a job so I can start giving luxury content again. Opening my bags and my purses and day in the life at my job. Not really at my job, but I just be talking shit in my car. Because there's no reason for me to be seeing so much struggle content. And like, I don't like that. I do not even subscribe to that. Because, again, like I told you, I don't have no opinions about people having a lot of churn and their lifestyle. Because, again, when the last one almost took my life, I was done. But congrats to my daughter because she got a scholarship. She in 9th grade and she already killing it. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't start killing it till after I graduated high school.
But my lifeguard certificate, y'all.
To get your lifeguard certification.
Ate them up.
Ate them up.
Ate them down.
Swim test. Loading. Swim. It's food a little spicy in there. Huh?
The smoke got in my throat. What?
She was about to what?
Stop telling me too much.
Oh, probably.
I have my swim test this Friday.
Yo, hey
No,
y'all.
I'm not. I ain't telling them where it's at. Telling them where it's at is too much.
It's crazy. You know, I got these kids locked up, sewed up tight with that internet safety. It's the library lady. First of all, she could talk.
You know, my hand is...
Yeah, the kids want to beeforoni. I didn't get to cook earlier because life was life today, y'all. And I'm in my luteal phase. I just want to go to sleep. But I gotta cook dinner. And what else? You want Chipotle?
I could have got Chipotle. You wasn't cooking.
Oh, if I wasn't cooking, you would have bought Chipotle. I thought about not cooking, and I thought about all the mouths I have to feed.
You only gotta feed 2 mouths.
You heard me, sister?
She's an adult. She can fend for herself.
So we're making a little... Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna be an adult and I'm gonna be able to...
First of all, the way I'm gonna be coming into your room, like that girl, she be like, Mommy. She be like, daughter.
What?
She be calling her daughter all types of names. She's like, little snuffleupagus. Would you like to go with me to the golf club? Huh, sister? What'd you say? What'd you say? She be going in her daughter's room. Y'all, I'm on live. She say, oh, I'm gonna put it over here.
What you need that for?
What you looking for, Elle? You can wash the dishes after I'm
You
done
want to be here
cooking.
because I'm here? Yes.
I know, dinner almost done. It's almost done. Oh, there was something I was going to give this young man. What we was talking about, Layla? We was going to give him something so he could stop.
A sparkling was.
No. Heck no.
Cereal. I think it was cereal.
No. Oh, you going to drink that smoothie? Oh, back up.
Back. Go
Oh,
sit down.
that's a facial.
Well, I just said go sit down, not drink the smoothie over here.
Okay, and then I gotta wash fruits.
But no.
And yeah, I mean, like my little snuffleupagus. Do you want a cupcake for breakfast, or do you want the maid to make you a pancake spread?
I don't like pancakes. I want cupcake.
Okay, because it's the same damn thing.
No, it's not.
A cupcake is literally a pancake. It's all the same.
No.
One in the oven, one is fried.
No.
Yeah, there's cholesterol under control. Though.
Oh, shush.
So I think it's the bread.
No, it's not. She's lying. It's not the bread.
It's the bread.
It's because y'all making me stressed.
Because you're not using whole grain flour, are you?
But it's not like she eats a lot of it.
I'm not.
We don't know that.
I don't eat a lot.
She doesn't because she don't, she asked. Even when we gave her her own, she asked. And they ran out before her still.
Oh, I would if I could. I would have an all pink kitchen. But when we did the layout, when we had to redo this, there was a man involved, so I ended up with white and gray. But I love the pink. Everything pink. I got pink Barbie cups. Pink wine glasses. If I could do it all over again, I would do pink cabinets. And I probably still could. I could just paint it. I would paint where there's gray. I would do it white and paint the cabinets pink.
But anyways, yeah. So I was talking to my other friend on the show, right?
About it?
No, I was talking about something, and I don't know how the topic came up, right? And I was like, oh, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that. And the girl looking at me sideways. Oh, Lord, if Mr.
Oh, because she smoked vapes.
Right.
Not my daughter, though.
Oh, Lord, if Mr. C wasn't in there, I would have went off on her, because it's like, girl, I'm not like you. I don't talk on no vape. Baby, when I'm 60, I'm going to be breathing nice and clear. And
Well, you need to breathe nice and clear because you're about to be a lifeguard.
Huh.
I don't know what the beef is. Like, what's the beef?
No, that girl is jealous and she ain't got no life, baby. Go get a life of your own. Please leave me alone. Because, to be honest, And that girl copied my hairstyle, too, that I had for my birthday. She came in here and she looked straight at me with that birthday.
Girl, you is lying.
Yeah, she got a whole sewing and the same type of hair that I got that.
That's 2 T's.
She want to be like me so bad, baby. You can never do it. Baby, you can never do it. I'm 2 T's. Baby, to be a T, yes. To be a T person, you gotta not care about what nobody thinks. You don't be hating on people because that's how you be a T person.
That's how you be, yeah.
You do
Actually, and another thing too, when you feel like people are hating on you, the more you ignore them, the more it's gonna make them.
I wasn't in general.
Yes, ma'am.
I looked up the nutritional value of the bread. It says cholesterol free.
With the ingredients that you use. Okay.
It's because y'all be stressing me out.
Oh no, that's not how that go.
But no, like.
That girl gonna find out the hard way about vaping. She sure is. Because they in high school, freshmen.
And if she's still mad about me telling on her that she
Because my daughter told on her she was vaping in the school bathroom.
Me and my best friend went to go tell
Mind you, there's only like 20 kids at this school.
How did you know?
It's a little baby school.
Me and my best friend went to go tell her. It's like, baby, you could be friends with my best friend, but
I don't know about that.
At the end of the day,
Excuse me.
I don't care if my friend is friends with
I
her.
don't care, but you'll figure out how that go later on.
No, they're not like friends. They're like mutuals.
How did you know?
They like acquaintances.
Yeah.
Then you should know.
An acquaintance of everybody is a friend to nobody.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
No, but it's like, baby, if you still mad about me telling that me
Instead of her just getting her life together, she got to get her life together. Leave these vapes alone.
No, but it's like, baby, if you still mad,
almost,
baby,
LJ, almost.
Don't take that up with me. Take that up
I
with
gotta
the
actually
Lord.
watch this boil because I'm boiling it fast because y'all starving.
Take that up. No, don't do that. Because the last time it was hard. Take that up with the Lord. Don't
Mine's bubbling.
Go sit down some more. Cause
You stressing me out.
don't take that up with me. Take that up with the Lord. Because, baby, when I'm 60, I'm finna be breathing clearly. I'm not finna be breathing out of no tube that's in my neck.
Hey, y'all. Hey, everyone just popping in to say hey. She said, Layla say 100% take that up with Jesus. It's y'all having the same name.
Like, leave me out of it. Baby, I don't.
I'm trying to get my... How y'all feel about what they talk about with this whole... Alright, you could go. You done?
No.
You done?
No, I'm gonna go get in the shower.
Okay.
Come back.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you more.
You gonna tell me more?
Yeah.
So can y'all believe we're coming up to the 11th week of the 12-week course? Look how time fly when you having fun.
Hold on, I need to put my stuff on.
I'll do it.
It's the Android charger.
I got you.
Bro, I seen the cutest boots when I was on YouTube. When I had my iPad, I seen the cutest.
Time fly when you having fun. 11 weeks of our 12-week course. It seemed like just yesterday. I was like, let me teach a class because I see these other professors teaching. And, I had an interview today, y'all.
I know.
What's the tea with it? I have no clue. It was actually an interview for a different job. I'm going to give y'all a little story time on that.
Yeah. What?
I'm going to give y'all a little story time.
What?
Is it promising? Not really, because what they've been doing is they do this pre-interview situation. They call it an explanatory interview to let you know about the job. So it's for an institution, which is funny because this institution hosts a bunch of other institutions. And funny enough, I ended up telling the recruiter, I was like, your email looked so familiar to me that I had to go back and look. But I had previously applied to another one of your institutions. He started throwing out some names, except he didn't throw out the one that I actually interviewed for. Then when he finally did throw out the correct name, because I was telling him what the position was, I said, y'all had me to send in a sample work and everything. Y'all know my work was in racial disparities. I was like, y'all had me to send in sample work and everything, and I didn't hear anything back. And no, I said I sent in the sample work. I did the interview. I spoke with you, did the second interview, and submitted the sample work. And then I was supposed to do the committee interview. You see how time consuming this is? Okay, boom. So now I was like, when I followed up in a week, y'all said I would hear back in 2 weeks, and I didn't hear anything back. So he was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Anywho, one of the jobs that I applied for, he was like, oh, what's your minimum? So I told him what my minimum and my maximum was. And he was like, well, there's 2 other positions based on your resume, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. He was like, any institution would be great to have you. Hopefully we could, make it a fit, blah, blah, blah. The point is, the job that he originally called me for, he ended up calling me early. He was supposed to call me at 10:30. He called me at like 10:15. It's 4:44. He called me at 10:15 and was like, I was looking over your pay requirements, and I wanted to let you know that this position is a low pay. It was like $45,000, baby. Anywho, 2 of the positions that he recommended, one meets my minimum, one meets my maximum, and I'm just like, whatever it will be, will be. One of them, the one that meets my maximum, the interview process takes like a month. And then he said, oh, do you have any other opportunities on your radar, because this position is the interview process is pretty lengthy. First of all, sir. Yes, sir.
Look. That's what happened when I fell.
Oh God, go lay down. I'm like, at the end of the day, I kind of honestly, you saying it's gonna take a month, that's cool, but whoever called me first is who I'm gonna go with. But that one job that I told him that I didn't get, that's the job that I was supposed to start in January. Because they made it seem like I was going to start. Even though I didn't tell him it was them specifically, I was like, oh, well, I had another offer that I was supposed to start in January, and they rescinded the offer due to the contract. I don't play. Let me tell y'all something. I don't think people understand. Like, you know, as somebody, an overqualified, high-achieving black woman, it's like time is money. And another opportunity that I'm waiting on that won't start till August, I asked for a sign-on bonus. And I added tax. So it's like know your worth and add tax. Because, like, why not? You got to know your worth and add tax because these people will lowball you. My minimum is actually what used to be my maximum. My maximum because I know I can get that. Plus, I'm in Florida. These jobs play too much. Because they'll want you to have a doctorate degree and pay you $22 an hour whole time. Since I've had my doctorate, I've never made anything less than $50 an hour. And took in a little dirt. So I'm just waiting on the pasta. So far we have the ground beef is done. I use like a lean ground beef. Sometimes we'll do ground turkey, but ground turkey was on recall for a little bit. And people don't be knowing when these meats be on recall. So it's like we back to beef because beef not on recall right now. Or LJ, my son said, or you don't know that. Yeah, they be lowball. They lowball. You know, before I started teaching a class over here on TikTok, one of my videos that went what I call viral. Anytime my video hit 500 people see it, I call it viral because I can't imagine 500 people seeing me on the street and having something to say to me. I would be overstimulated. So with that being said, yeah, I put together, I had a video that kind of went semi-viral. It was like, to me, 1,000 people saw it. That's viral to me. So it got more traction than usual. But it was me pretty much saying, people want to say, why is the job market crap? And I told a story time. I was like, picture this. I get a call for a job to get set up for an interview. She tells me everything checks. She even says, oh, we see you have a doctorate. I just want to let you know the pay is $22 an hour. Is that okay? Of course, in your mind, you say no, right? But in the moment, because you want the job, you say yes. That's how I know I can't take anything. Because I said yes and still ain't get it, y'all. Even though they told me I was perfect for the position. That be the part. So even...
It's not off.
I know it's not off. I had to turn it low. So even in my... Oh, I would like to... Let me show y'all. You know I'm old school, baby. I'm going to pour this. Watch out, please. I'm going to pour this real old school. Yes, I have a strainer. No, I'm not pulling it out.
What's a strainer?
To strain off the pasta.
You ain't finna do that?
Nope.
You finna add salsa?
Salsa? No, that's not salsa. That's spaghetti sauce, bud.
Oh. Damn, you should add cheese.
Can you? Hey, go sit down and read. Go play with your Legos or something. So stop checking out all these books. Matter of fact, find the other books that I need to take back to the library, please. Because once I'm done, then you could come wash your dishes. It is your dishes day. Because you watching me cooking is making me nervous. You watching me like you starving. Then you going to get the food and say, Mommy, I'm full. Because your eyes are bigger than your belly. I'm trying to get my life together. But yeah, so these jobs, they be lowballing. And in their lowballingness, so I'm going to use the same pot. I wish I could be one of the people that cook one pot. But something about letting the meat cook while the pasta cooking never sat right with me. Them one pot meals never sat right with me. Okay. So I put a little pasta, little meat, little pasta, little meat. Give it a little mix, give it a little mix. Put a little oregano because you know that's fancy. I like to use, hold on, I'm going to come back, y'all. Got to get all that sauce. It's too much sauce. I like to use Classico because it's the closest one. There's another one. Bertolli is really good too. Those two taste the most fresh, like homemade. But who got time for that? Yeah, I'm going to always do 2 pots. Them 1 pot meals never sat right with me. Also, you see it's pink. Yeah, 1 pot meals. What is that? What do you mean? What do you mean 1 pot? What do you mean cook the meat with the pasta? Oh, no, honey. I can't live like that. Oh, do we have more spaghetti sauce? Because this is going to be beef and pasta roni. That little bit. I'm going to have to add a little water. Let's stretch it. Y'all know, new month. Gotta stretch them groceries, child. Yeah, 2 pots always gonna get the job done. There we go. Now it's making sense. And then I put it back on the stove to get the pasta warmed up. Let's do a little taste test. Cause it ain't seasoned if you ain't sneezing. One thing mama gonna do is put that together. I probably should put some broccoli or something in there. And I like classical because they have like pieces of the tomatoes. So you still get like that fresh. At this point, I feel like this is a commercial. Got y'all in the cabinet real quick. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Looking good. There we go. Beeforoni, quick, easy. How long I been on here? Let me see. I started cooking when I got on live. 30 minutes. Yeah, sometimes the meal gotta be quick, cook with love, a little pride, a little seasoning, and it's gonna be all right. Okay, that's stirred up. Cover it, turn it off, let it stay on the eye, let it simmer. This live is brought to you by Mueller's corkscrew pasta. You want the most flavor out of your beefaroni? See, they should just give me a brand deal. I use way too much stuff to not have one of those. Okay, what's the last thing I got to do? Well, yeah, we use way too much stuff, and I heard it, and then I looked into it, and it was like a lot of brands are getting away from doing traditional commercials because people don't watch TV like they used to, and they're looking to do a lot of user generated content. And it's funny because it was like on this blog post, and somebody said people are already tired of of influencers. And I think, again, I mean, what's the difference if you ask me? Like, there's the influencers. There's influencers, and then there's like the people who pretty much lie about the products, right? Where they say, oh, just get it because they have a following and they want the people to get said product. Or you have the people that are like, I have to wash these grapes. Right, advertising and marketing has changed a great deal. I mean, how many of us have traditional cable? Like, I know a lot of the elders probably still do, but we don't have traditional cable. You got all these streaming services. Even the streaming services have commercials. Like, why they need commercials? Who are they trying to reach? As if they don't already have their target audience. The people who don't want to have a cable bill. Today is Wednesday, right? Yeah. So class is tomorrow at 6. She said, oh yeah, I remember you did say that. You have an advertising degree. So, and again, like I even think about that sometimes when you get a certain degree, right? Like say the person who have an IT degree from the 80s. No, maybe not the 80s. I graduated high school in 2006, and I was in a magnet program that was the Academy of Information Technology. So from that, I didn't do tech because while I did like it, imagine trying to get people or to understand that you want to go to a tech school when tech is not as big. And this is, again, like 2006. You would think, oh my gosh, but Facebook is, I'm older than, I graduated high school longer than Facebook been around. And some social media platforms. So let me wash my little cup because I don't want him to break my glass straw. I have an AA in marketing, but that was in 97. My degree is obsolete now. That's crazy. So yeah, I think about that. Like, yeah, trying to convince people that I wanted to go to, like, at the time, what would have been the tech school that people, DeVry or something like that, and I was gonna do like a degree. It wasn't even like information technology because that wasn't a thing. I'd have to look. I'm pretty sure I still have like some paperwork in reference to that because I had got accepted to a number of like tech schools. One was in New York. So anybody was really like, oh yeah, go to school for tech. It was like be a lawyer, doctor, or social work wasn't even a thing like how it is now. She would be a lawyer, doctor, or a nurse. And it was like, a nurse? Oh no. I still ended up being a phlebotomist. Would I ever consider being a nurse? No. Because the last magnet program that I was in was actually a biomedical degree. And that was supposed to be setting me up to go to medical school. But I had to change schools. Let me see. Those are good. Oh, those are so good. Yeah, so imagine that. And now, everything is tech. But what I was thinking about in respect to getting a tech degree is if you would have gotten a tech degree, say, in my first stepmom used to teach marketing and consumer behavior at Cal. Yeah, so I think about, like, let's say you would have got a tech degree. I graduated in 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. So a 4-year degree, a tech degree from 2010, now is probably not the same. It's probably not the same. It's not the same information. It's not, you know, even me getting a healthcare degree. Health informatics wasn't a thing. Health informatics is fairly new. I did some health informatics classes I did one in my master's and I did a couple in my doctorate because I was like, oh, this is something interesting, especially when we're talking about getting away from paper, right? And I worked as an optician, and a lot of these companies, a lot of these private offices can't afford to pay for these systems that's digital. Like, I'm an optician in my business. I don't use digital record keeping. Because again, in our state, which is very backwards in a lot of cases, you still have to keep written copies. So even if you had a digital platform, you still have to keep a written copy. So some of y'all haven't seen me do this, but typically I wash my fruits and I put them in the mason jar. They last longer. I made some feats already. We're only on the second day of the month, and I've scheduled 30 days of YouTube content because the thing is, now that the class is over, the bulk of my content is not going to be my classes. And if TikTok is going to leave, I have to be prepared in whatever space to keep the tribe aware of like what I'm doing. I am planning the next class, which I'll be teaching over on YouTube. And I think the best way to do it is to the best way to monetize, because I'm in between business deals and contracts. I seen that. I seen salads like that. Yeah, they do it with salads. They be meal prepping their salads. So you be doing that, don't it? Putting your salads in the mason jar?
Yeah, I used to.
Okay, I'm like, I've seen that somewhere close to me before.
When I used to go to work.
Oh.
Because it's easier, you put the sauce at the bottom so it don't make the veggie sauce.
First of all, why this lady at the library gonna say to me, she say, are you still going to be on Hillman Talk too? I was never really a part of it. They kind of, so, okay, so I guess this opens up that conversation. It wasn't a real thing, right? And so what happened is, like how I started teaching my class because Dr. Barlow, and then I saw Dr. Christie, and I didn't see those other people because maybe that's not an interest of mine. I didn't see a lot of other professors. I saw 2 professors, and I was like, boom, I'm a professor. I got a class I could teach on TikTok. And at this point, I'm not really trying to, again, monetize off of TikTok, but I'm trying to monetize out of TikTok. You get what I'm saying? I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. I have a very entrepreneurial spirit. So they started having some trouble, some issues. And I don't want my brand to be associated with that. Every professor is independent of themselves. Hillman Talk was supposed to be a community, but the person who was over said community made it weird. And instead of just letting it be Dr. Barlow's thing, even though she was doing this, you can monetize on Fanbase too. Oh, I got off of Fanbase because the owner got weird with, he's weird. He be cussing out these women. On this app, he don't even cuss them out on his own app. I deleted my Fanbase because I started it when I first. Yeah, Francesca is her name. Black woman who's been in like the creator space. She plays the ukulele, the guitar, something she do. But she's an actress. She does a lot of great things. She has a very extensive, what's the word? Portfolio. Thank you, sis. I'm eating these grapes. These is good. Huh? They red.
Red?
Yeah, TT need red grapes.
I'm not prejudiced against grapes.
Thank you. You want some, L?
Yeah.
Come. I'm supposed to give him these. You crossed over already?
You been touching that dog?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a community of professors. And again, black professors, kind of like a play on HBCU in the virtual space. But the lady who created this hashtag wanted too much accolade and credit. So again, when I got into like maybe the 4th week of the class, and again, like TikTok wasn't going to show you those videos because you were into the actual first video. So any videos that I made subsequent to that where I was talking about me being an entrepreneur and me being in the content creation space as it relates to creating syllabus, creating curriculum. This is an actual class that I created for another university that I was the professor of. So, okay, yeah. So I ignored it too, but, oh, that's it, bro. Just a little snack. It's just a little snack before dinner.
Thanks.
So, it's just, a way. I gotta wash so many fruits. So now we got green grapes and we got purple grapes. And then I gotta wash these strawberries because, you know, the strawberries, you got one business day. You can't leave strawberries in the fridge too long. You got one business day to wash your strawberries. So, yeah, everything, you know, I just didn't want my class or the creation of what I was doing to be clouded. Because, again, that lady said she quit her job to monetize Hillman Talk. Girl, what? So that was strange. So I never got too deep into that. I never used the hashtag. If anything, again, I started teaching my class before Hillman Talk. If you look at the first original video, it's no Hillman Talk hashtag. It's a TikTok University because that was already a thing. right? And so I was like, I'm a part of, I have hashtag TikTok. You know, you just put hashtags to things that are relevant. So like I could say hashtag strawberries in mason jars, and let me be, you know, if I'm not the first one to do it, somebody else gonna come and say, well, I'm the first person to do it and I want credit for it. That's kind of how it was turning out. And I was like, oh no, you ain't even create the curriculum that these professors are teaching. I was taking organic chem. But I did say the co-founder. I did say the co-founder doing tarot cards. I was like, really? Yeah, so see, everybody got their own thing that they was doing. Somebody was teaching like some of the stuff is like, okay, that's weird. That people were teaching. Because again, like there was a lady that was teaching emotional intelligence, but she's a lawyer, and so I was like, I don't know like what that means. Or what, you know, she didn't really give like what qualifies her to teach that. And again, I'm gonna flex my qualifications because I work hard. I actually put in the work. I did, you know, I wish I could have been one of those people who just got my degree. I got you. I wish I could just be one of the people that got my degree and never did nothing with it. No, I had to do something with it, because if I don't do nothing with it, it was all in vain. And I'm not somebody, clearly, like y'all have been taking classes with me up until this point, I'm not somebody who does things in vain. And while it has become a little, what it is, I gained a little monetary value from it, but at the end of the day, it wasn't life-changing monetary value. You get what I'm saying? So even when I said, you know, a number of people back in January purchased a book, I hadn't sold a book. I sell books to, who wants strawberry?
Me.
Now, are they good? I can't really speak to that. Oh, you don't want none?
I just want one.
Just take the two, because there's no space in the thing for them. But yeah, between the number of books that sold, and then the thing about selling books on Amazon, I've had some people who bought the books from me personally, but the thing about selling books on Amazon is whatever you sell in January, you don't see that money till March. So it's almost like I never sold books.
Still have my books?
Huh? Your book? I don't know, bro. And then I got some raspberries. Now, we not no raspberry type household, but I don't. These look scary, sister.
I don't do raspberries because they too seedy.
Oh, this is scary. They too hairy.
No, it's not about the hair. When you bite into them, it's seeds everywhere.
Oh!
Did you get cherries?
The cherry's not in season, but you want to try a raspberry?
Yeah.
Don't listen to me. Don't be like me, huh? Ooh, I'm scared.
Try one.
Okay. Oh. Oh no. Layla not gonna like these.
They're good.
You like them?
They sweet.
Okay, let me just wash these off and put them in a little. I'm gonna put them in this jar. I'm gonna put them in your auntie jar. They're scary. You love raspberries? Oh, what'd you say? Oh, your comment. Why they be blocking comments? They be just asking. Not till when they pay you. Oh, yeah, when you sell books on Amazon, like through Kindle Publishing, because they publish the books, they print them and everything and mail them out. Whatever you sell in January, you don't get paid till March. Whatever you sell in February, you don't get paid till April, and so on and so forth. Because they have to account for. Oh, she said wash them in baking soda and vinegar. Oh, let me do that.
Wash them in baking soda.
Because I'm scared. You know what? I'm reminded that this girl that I used to work with had some raspberries at work. And it was a worm inside the raspberries. And it's like, I'm not shocked by that. But the fact of the matter is I was shocked by it. You know, because they come out the ground.
But guess what? Raspberries are almost impossible to get a worm inside. You know why?
Oh no, LJ, it's gonna be in that hole.
Yeah.
Very scary. Very terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat those raspberries.
They good. I'm cleaning them. I'm doing them just like how. Look, she said clean them like that. Let me tell you something. One thing I'm not opposed to is some advice.
Mommy, love advice.
Yeah, when I can use it. You know what advice I can't take right now? Job hunting advice. Not from nobody who's been on their job more than 2 years. I need somebody who's just gonna give me a job. You right, Bubba. Oh yeah, I do that with the strawberries sometimes. That's why I put them in this, because when you think they're about to go bad, you throw them in the freezer, and now it's better. I probably should pat these down, because I never did raspberry before, but that was scary. I don't know. She said she wanted to try raspberries because I was like, she need to eat more red fruits. Yes. Well, you like them, and that's all that matters. Somebody got to like them, or else I got to take them back to the stove. What? So we'll have to throw them in some smoothies. You don't even know I be making those. Cause that was scary. So when I say they so hairy, girl, terrified. All right. So now we about to go have dinner, and I will catch y'all tomorrow in class.